Every day, you tap, swipe, and scroll through dozens of apps and websites. Today, we're opening up the machine to see how it works. You're gaining the skills to construct the very pages you inhabit every day. Your Class 10 computer application syllabus provides the technical plans for that construction. It guides you through the process of planning, designing, and finishing a functional website from the ground up. This gauge shows how your final grade is calculated, and it is a perfect 50-50 split. Half of your marks come from learning the rules of digital construction, and the other half come from the actual labor of building. Success in this subject requires both. You need the knowledge to plan a digital project and the mechanical skill to bring that plan to life on a screen. Let's start with the theory. Unit 1 is networking, worth 50. The digital equivalent of the pipes and roads that connect a house to the rest of the world. This unit covers how information travels across the globe in milliseconds, the different types of services that run on the web, and the mobile networks like 4G and 5G that keep us connected while we're moving. These devices understand one another because of protocols, the universal traffic laws of the Internet. These rules act like specialized delivery systems. One, called HTTP, handles requests for web content, while another, known as TCP/IP, ensures that large files are broken down into small travel-sized packets so they reach their destination without getting lost. Without these digital roads, even the most beautifully designed web page would be isolated. Securing these 15 marks means you understand how to make your work visible to the entire world. Once the infrastructure is set, it's time to build. That brings us to Unit 2, worth 25 marks. This is the heavy lifting phase, where the structure of your site takes shape. This split screen shows how specific HTML tags tell the browser where to place elements like text or images. It is the digital version of stacking bricks and putting up the frame of a house. To make the structure look finished, we use CSS for the interior design. These are the rules that set the colors, fonts, and layouts, taking a raw frame and making it look like a professional, welcoming home. This unit accounts for half of your theory grade because it represents the fundamental language used to build almost everything you see on the web. Now that the house is built and connected, you need to protect it. Unit 3 is cyber ethics, worth Unit 3 is cyber ethics, worth your final 10 theory marks. Think of these as the locks on your doors and the rules for living in a digital community. We look at the realities of digital life, from spotting online fraud to making sure that sensitive information, like a credit card number used in e-commerce, is transmitted securely. You also learn the rules of the neighborhood. This includes netiquettes, standard digital manners, and the laws around plagiarism, so you know how to respect and credit the work of other creators. Writing great code is an asset, but knowing how to protect yourself and your users is what makes you a responsible creator. That covers the first 50 marks. Now we leave the blueprints behind and move into the 50-mark practical section, where you prove your skills in the lab. This pie chart shows the largest chunk is a 20-mark lab test. Your teacher provides a visual diagram of a web page, and you have to sit at a computer and write the code that makes it appear exactly like the picture. To prepare for this, spend extra time practicing HTML tables and data entry forms. These two components are incredibly common on lab exams. Next is the 10-mark project. Here, you synthesize everything you've learned to build a complete, functioning website of your own design. These 30 marks are about repetition and application. You earn them by writing the code, fixing the bugs, and practicing until the technical tools feel like a natural extension of your hands. The final 20 marks of the year come from your report file and your Viva. The report file, worth 15 marks, is your portfolio. It's a collection of at least 10 web pages you've built during the year. As long as you stay consistent with your classwork, these marks are already yours. Then there is the Viva for the last 5 marks. This is a short conversation where you explain the logic behind your code to your teacher. If you built the pages in your portfolio yourself, this is the simplest part of the exam. You're just talking about work you've already done. Successfully navigating these 100 marks leaves you with a functional understanding of the modern world. You move through the year by learning the digital laws, then using them to build something real. It transforms the internet from a mysterious service you use into a set of tools you can actually command.